Good evening, everyone. It is I, Eibbor Nanahcub. Okay, that's done a little bit, but not that bad. And welcome back to Project Sekai, JP, and welcome in today to a brand new banner, and a very interesting brand new banner, because we go to the one side of Project Sekai that not many of the gachas I do cover, which seems to be a little more of a sadder kind of gacha. Although you got Tenma here just being like, sadness? What do you mean? I'm excited. But yeah, see that you got, well, Nene's kind of in a good mood here too. Just Rui's the one that kind of looks a little bit mopey and melancholy. But let's go ahead and check out these cards then and see what I'm talking about. Oh, that's not the right button. This is the right button. First up here, we got Rui, and this card is very pretty. Like, Untrained is very pretty, but he looks, I can't tell, I can't look at his face, but it looks like he's kind of upset. I don't know. I wish you could zoom in full screen on the previews. Make things a lot easier, but you know, still pretty shot though. It kind of gives me that melancholy kind of vibe though, because just like the one ray of light coming down on him and illuminating his backdrop basically, but still leaving him in the shadows. It's an interesting shot, but it's very pretty, very emotional. For such a small minimalist effort, it's very emotional. But it's got a little bit of a rainbow prism effect on it. Then Trained, this is dope looking, but oh, I was wondering, like, was he like in a box? No, he's looking through an hourglass. That's super cool. But look, he's sad. Like, oh, he's like, look, sadness. But no, it's like I never like seeing people sad, but I'll have to wait for the event to come to global so I can read what's going on. But again, I like this Sekai kind of tackles that. It's not afraid to like put some sad notes in its cards or story. Not saying that the other games don't do it, but they don't make it like a focal point in some of the cards. Like the most we got about that is like, you know, when Arista screamed at Remy and Poppin' Party's band story 2, and like almost all of Pastel Palace's band stories. Like you have sad moments, but you don't really have cards that focus on it. But there are a few that do it, but Sekai seems much more like ready to embrace that fact, and it's cool. But I like this card, it's very cool. It's just really wild to see like Rui of all people kind of just like in this melancholy, like sad kind of state. But he's kind of like the aloof, kind of like this force of nature that he is. And you got, speaking of force of nature, we got the man Tenma down here, and he looks like he's excited. He looks like he's pumped, or is he angry? See, that's how much. It looks like it's a smile. So I think he's like invigorated by something. But I just wish you could see the full screen so I can know for sure. I always hate saying this, and then I'll see it later. I'm like, oh, I was wrong. Great, but no, it's still. And imagine he's standing behind Rui, and Rui's explaining something, and Tenma's like, yes, I am ready. And then Train, we got hit. What has he got in his hand? Hold on, let's go back to here so I can get a better view. Nope, still does not help me. Or is he not holding? Oh no, I see what it is. I see what it is. He's holding a cape, and that's the tail end of it. He's got it in his other hand, the other half of the cape. So the gold there looked like it was like part of a saucer, like a cup he was holding. I was like, what is that? But no, it's just the back side of the cape. But I like this card. It's very cool. It's very Tenma, if I must say so for myself. It's just very right up his alley. Just bravado incarnate. But I dig it. Then finally, we got Nene down here. And this is where I got a little bit of a weird vibe, because it's like Nene walking off with Imu. And she looks like she's like down. She looks like she's sulking. Like she's kind of down in the dumps. And it's like, what's happened? I need to read the stories. I know what's going on. My like always happy group is not seeming so happy. It's kind of like Hello Happy World when Kokoro gets sad. It's like, what's going on? And what caused it? And then it's kind of like looking back like, I don't know. I wish I could see the full picture so I could tell. I can't tell her facial expression. It looks kind of like upset, maybe, or disappointed. I don't know. But then we got this card, which is gorgeous. I love that it's kind of absent of color, but still has much like just vibrant, lifelike elements to it. It's just very pretty. And seeing all these hourglasses makes me wonder if it's like something to do with like, say this may be stretching, but like the passage of time and like knowing that every second counts, and if you don't act upon that, you'll be missing out. Like, it's a terrible thing to think about, because I myself have a terrible fear of it's getting dark, terrible fear of death. So it's always something for me to be like, oh Lord, I gotta make sure I'm on top of things so nothing gets by me. That's why I do all I do, because I just like, I've always wanted to entertain people, so I said, you know what, forget about it, we going for it, right here, right now, and I started the channel. And then YouTube struck it down, and we started over again. But it led to all you wonderful people getting me where we are today. And we're all sitting happy and riding high. Also, I just want to say, by the way, although I'm on this tangent, you guys have been destroying expectations recently. Like, I don't know what happened, but for some reason my Sekai videos have just suddenly shot up the charts. Like, one hit 2K in like a day, and I was like, excuse me, pardon me, what just happened? I was just like, but yeah, you guys are awesome, as always, but I just wanted to make that point. But yeah, it's kind of cool that this, oh, my phone's dying. It's kind of cool that this game's tackling this kind of idea, if that's what it's going for, and if so, cool. But, speaking of every moment counts, my phone's dying, so let's go ahead and throw down. But before we do that, you know what we gotta do first? We gotta do that good old, bow. Alright, we've shaken it up. Can we get some fire, Miku? Let's find out with a little, watow. Watow! What missed? Watow! What you gotta say, Miku? How you feeling today? Are you feeling good? Darn it! I thought it took a little while to get up there, but it's just 3-star. But hey, after what Miku has given us recently, I will be totally okay with a 3-star today. Just one 3-star? That's fine. It's fine, Miku. I'm okay with it. Because again, we got a double 4-star just recently, and we've had just 4 stars in the bag. Oh, 4% dying. My phone is like, help. Help, I'm dying. Like, stop it, you're scaring me, phone. No, I'm just kidding. And also, apologies if I kind of like threw anybody off that little rant, but I feel like I like to be open sometimes. Talk about some stuff. But always remember, guys, there's always time in the world. Always feel free to do what you want to do. Don't ever feel like you're tied down for nothing. Obviously, don't go and do crazy stuff. That's not what I'm saying. But if you want to go for something, give it a shot. Don't sit there and think about it. Give it a shot. As long as it's not something that's going to put you in any danger or at any risk, go for it. But always remember to check, make sure that you'd be comfortable in doing this, or that you'd be in a healthy environment to do it with. That's something that always needs to be said, because I know a lot of people that kind of go for their dreams, but it puts them at either great risk or in a very uncomfortable and mentally unsafe place for themselves. Eibbor's getting really heavy over here, and I'm sorry about that, but I just felt like I needed to say that. Because I love the idea of people able to do what they want to do, but don't do it at the cost of yourself or your physical being. Or mental state, too. Like, that is not something you need to risk. That is a very, just not wise choice. But, enough of my rambling about, like, deep stuff. I'm getting deep over here, and I'm sorry. But, you guys know what time it is. My luck, it's okay. We're getting ourselves one 3-star, but hey, got ourselves a new 2-star, and we've had crazy luck recently, so I'll be okay with it. But, send luck out to you guys. What you guys pull the fire, what you guys pull the crazy, what you guys to pull? Insanity with Beyond. Project Sekai, Genshin Impact, D4D, JSS, High Grade, Tranquil, Hope, JP, 11, School Festival. We're jumping in the count of 3, jump off me. If not, just gonna begin. The count of 3, we're jumping in. On the count of 3, 2, 1. Boink. Single pull fire. Miku, possibly? Nope. Miku's like, nah, I ain't got it up my sleeve today. It's like, it's okay, Miku, it's okay. Ain't no worry, ain't no worry, ain't no worry. I ain't gonna worry about a thing, Miku. I'm just appreciative you give me some fire every now and again. Much more frequently than some other people. Oh, I really like that. I really like the Chica skirt there. That was really pretty. The rainbow color. But, I think that'll do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I sure did. Getting ourselves bare minimum, but hey, Miku's been very kind to us as of late, so I'll be okay with that. But, until next time, guys, I'll see you.